the San Narciso Agriculture and Trade Show on March 9th and March 10th. Showcase your business. Call for a stall today at 610-8791 or 614-9522. All roads are leading to San Narciso. The Honorable Ramiro Ramirez invites you to San Narciso Agriculture and Trade Show 2024.
All Belizeans in Belize and around the world, stay tuned to the #1 talk show, Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza for reliable information, dependable talk shows, breaking news, and the most impacting topics of discussion. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza on Power FM, Monday to Friday from 7 a.m. Let your voice be heard.
Call 673-2324
or text 661-2721 or visit our website www.powerfm955belize.com. Start your morning with Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. Despierta Belize con Sunny Baiza. And get informed.
Ok, una vez más, buenos días, good morning to you. Y así como se lo mencioné más, que tenemos una visita especial. El día de hoy siendo ya el día 8 de marzo. Y nuestro amigo ya está con nosotros y claro que sí, every time we do things here at Power FM, we try continue the press and the press and the press For the people. La presión que nosotros hacemos siempre es para el público. Le estaba diciendo a lo que es mi invitado que ya los estamos sintiendo como políticos. We are fighting for the people, siempre peleando para lo mejor para el público, este país, qué se significa. Sabemos que por muchos tiempo nosotros siempre aquí en Power FM, lo primero, lo principal son ustedes, el público. You, the people, are always number one for us. Porque ustedes son los que realmente los motivan. Y a veces decimos, mientras que uno esté un poquito mejor, nosotros aquí estamos alegres. Conmigo esta mañana, claro que sí, un gran amigo, y tenemos buenas noticias, el señor Renny Cuello. Renny, good morning to you, Renny.
Good
Buenos
morning,
días.
Sonny. Good morning. And good dawn to all of our listeners and viewers on Facebook.
That's right, and on 95.5 FM,
Right, 95.5 FM.
on www.powerfm955belize.com,
Voice of the people.
on YouTube, on Go Radio, P Radio, Garden Radio, man, I'm telling you, on Mad Lab Radio. Realmente estamos.
Well, I didn't know you had so much connections, Sonny.
Boy, I am telling you.
Sounds good.
I am telling you, Renny, we really have connections, and that is why the people get the privilege to listen to us. Sometimes they tell me, Sonny, but how much people listen to you every day? I said, I don't know, but BSI said about
But
30
I
to
know,
40,000.
I guess the politicians are listening to us.
One thing I could tell you,
That's the audience that I want to catch.
they
politicians.
always used to ask me that question, Mr. Cuello. They asked me that question, Sonny, but how much people listen to Power FM? I said, man, I do know that many listen on the radio. I don't have a count, but when I go to the bank, when I go to a shop, when I listen to the taxi car pass me, or a vehicle is parked and the door is open, you can listen to Power FM. You go to many business institutions and you listen to Power FM. So that I can't tell you, but I can tell you that it is, when they call me from Shunush,
Well, some people,
Guinea Grass,
some people
San
stop.
Felipe.
Some people stop me in the street at my shop and everything, and I'm surprised that they listen to us. Right?
Yeah, already. And then, y la cosa es que cuando BSI me puso que en Facebook son 30,000, en YouTube otro amount, en la radio, I said, wow, I really never knew that so many people listen to Power FM.
Tanta audiencia, ¿verdad?
We are growing. We are one of the largest radio in Orange Walk, and definitely we intend to grow more and have a better facility very soon, Renny, and that is very important, But this morning, it's not all about Power FM. It's about you, the wonderful people of Orange Walk. Renny, I want to say that when you first started coming to Power FM, it was a bit of mixed emotions to you. Mixed emotions, I say so because you personally felt the harassment, you personally felt the embarrassment,
The humiliation.
The humiliation, the pain. Okay, cuando tú viniste primero a Power FM, Renny, eres tú personalmente que sentiste esa humillación, te sentiste rechazado, te sentiste como tal vez en tercera o cuarto lugar en este país.
Como un ilegal en mi propio país.
Como un ilegal en tu propio país. And that motivated you to stir things. And people, and even the UDP branded you as a troublemaker. Yeah, they branded Renny Cuello as a troublemaker, como una persona que solo es problems.
Pero yo solo estaba haciendo lo que el Will Mejía está haciendo en el Sarstún, en el Río. Él estaba haciendo contra los guatemaltecos, yo lo hacía contra mi propia gente, mi propio gobierno, yo lo estaba haciendo.
Yeah, that's a very good example. Ese es un buen ejemplo que está mostrando Renny. que Will Mejía está peleando en el río Sarstún, pero él está peleando contra los guatemaltecos. Porque
¿A él no lo paran? Sí,
y siempre van, and they
¿sí?
still go.
Ninguna inmigración que le diga no puedes ir porque o tienes que checar acá o cuando regresan lo están esperando, no hay ni uno allá.
Yeah, they still go, and they still go. But when we come to Mexico, and we have problem in Guatemala.
Yes.
Y Belice tiene problema con Guatemala, aunque tal vez no es algo tan escandaloso y solo más es política, pero hay problema. No se olviden que nosotros estamos yendo en el ICG, and that's another issue that we're supposed to actually look at, Renny.
Sí.
But that is what prompted you to come to Power FM. Eso es lo que te motivó a ti para venir en Power FM, Renny.
Y porque tú también me diste el apoyo, ¿entiendes?
Para que esto
sentí
pase.
tu apoyo y lo aprecié y por eso empecé a venir aquí.
Renny, y la cosa es que la gente no lo comprendía del principio. People did not understood it. People were saying, man, Cuello again. You know, Sani said Cuello longo talk one thing over and over. You know, but the idea of this was the continuing
es que te subyugan,
pressing.
Sani, es que te subyugan más por tu ignorancia que cualquier otra cosa.
Yeah.
Porque si tú supieras sus derechos, lo que dice la Constitución, te vas a parar.
I remember a friend came from the United States. She listened to our show every morning. She must be plugged on right now. And he said, every time I see Cuello there, I say, man, I one thing over and over. But when she came to Belize, and she reached the Belize International Airport, he said, son, he said, no lie. When the plane said, we are in airspace of the country of Belize, sweet to hear that in the plane. You don't reach airspace of Belize. And they say in our next 15, 20 minutes, we are landing in Belize. Put on our seat belts, get ready, everybody sit down, the plane will land. He said, watch out when she did look down and they see her and then swamp down there and watch out. Belize, when the plane land, what an emotion in her. Renee, but he said, when you reach the immigration now. Hi, good morning. Welcome to Belize. Thank you. How long are you planning to stay in Belize? I came home. I go home.
Yeah.
I go home. I don't plan for go back. I go home. You know? How they put that 30 days, 25 days?
Yeah, 30 days.
30
days.
days. Where they put that 30 days stamp. He said, but I'm a Belizean, I know they go back. I said, 30 days. You know, you know, Renee, and then they start to notice that our government, the Belize government, treats the Belizeans as immigrants.
They are living in the past. It's the old law. Like all the officers say, the law is there, right?
The law is there.
So we need to remove it.
We need to remove the law.
Our Constitution rebuts that law, right? Because the Constitution is the supreme law.
Is the supreme law, and that says free of movement.
That law is there for you to know, son, from 1943.
Yeah.
It has not been reviewed nor touched nor nothing. Just leave it that way and let all Belizeans come with a visitor's permit into their country.
And then we have to understand, because at that time, this was British Honduras.
Yes.
This was British Honduras.
That was the British law
Changed
for the
its name.
subjects.
Changed its name to Belize, got independence in 1981, and from since then, our independence still have those binded with that old law.
Right.
So, Renim, we have, I must say that the last time you were here, 2 weeks ago,
Yeah.
I never come last week, 2 weeks ago, you were so happy because you said that they are not giving you
No problem.
no problem at the border.
I don't have to smuggle myself in or out of my country anymore. I don't do it anymore. I'm not afraid, right?
I want to tell you that I have been twice at the border since then. I went to Cheromal, and when we got at the border, I did give the officers
Your passport.
my passport and told them I'm going to Cheromal. You don't have to stamp the passport because we have the Mexican card. And again, the officer saw the work, the book, and he said, I will scan it. So I will scan it.
Which is still a waste of time, right?
When you come back, he said, just tell the officer that it's no stamped, but just scan. I said, okay. So he never stamped it. But what I want to show you is that
it's not necessary.
it's not necessary because they know. And matter of fact, it should be scanned more when you're coming in if they want to scan you.
If they want.
If
It's
they
not
want to
necessary
scan,
either.
Not necessary either.
That scanning is for foreigners.
For foreigners.
To see if they have a background, to do a background check on them.
Or doing
right?
occasionally.
Yeah, yeah. Unless they have an alert at the borders that, you know, Mr. So and so and so escaped from the jail, or he's wanted, or he can't leave the country. That's different, right?
Okay, dice Raulito Santoya, dice, eso me pasó a mí cuando fui a mi país, solo 30 días me dieron. ¿Por qué? Si yo soy beliceño. No, y la cosa es...
No es algo para reírse de hoy.
Esa es la cosa ahora que solo te ponen ahora un arrival stamp, arrival at the Philip Goulson International Airport, arrival at the northern border, arrival at the western border. Antes te decían visitors permit.
Pues no deben poner nada en tu pasaporte.
Yeah,
Tu pasaporte es sagrado. Poner esa estampa todo horrible.
Suno,
No es bueno, ¿no?
Suno, Mr. Cuello. Then you had the next problem at Botes, that you can't cross, and you know, but I was so surprised the other day. Again, I went to Botes too. I went to Botes and I decided to go across just to see what will happen. I mean, there were some police officers there and got in the boat. The guy said, you're going to cross? I said, yeah. I went across, went by the hill, came back again, and no problem. No, absolutely no problem. But what I'm saying really that, again, the British were afraid that the mestizo people...
That the slave would go and not come back.
Yeah, they were afraid that the mestizo people, and that could be a version of that as well.
Yes.
You know, were afraid of the mestizo people back then in 1948 because they made it cross weapons. They made it cross rifles and gunpowders and ammunition.
Yeah.
Because the mestizo people were warring against the British and their supreme law. So again, that was part of the reason why in the law they have that the only entry to Belize is at the northern border. Pero eso ya cambió también.
For a Belizean, there's no entry point.
Not for a Belizean.
Not for a Belizean.
Not for a Belizean.
For foreigners and tourists alike, well, they have entry points.
Well,
We don't
really,
have entry
that's
points.
still a case that again we have said this before. It's the law, so the officers will always be pressing on the law.
Well, that law has to be rooted out, like I said last week.
It has to be rooted out.
Has to be rooted out. And I'm glad that the Prime Minister is listening.
Yeah, I think so. I think so, Rennie. He's the new he's holding the
I
portfolio.
am very happy to report that he was on the morning show at, I think it's Love FM, and he was speaking about the same issue we are talking about right now.
Same issues.
Apart from that, because they said, at first they said, they're going to lift up the taxes on the Mexicans that go back to Chetumal. But
Yeah.
I commented that that's not the only problem. The other problem is when they come into Belize.
Yeah, because
And the Prime Minister was talking about that issue on the TV. And he said that they are going to remove the $30 parking fee. They are going to give the Mexicans a card. They only have to bring one from their government, and they will get a free card here. So they are
Okay.
coming freely without compulsory insurance. the insure optional. Just like we do in
Optional.
Chetumal, right?
Optional.
So a Mexican could just say, okay, let's go to Corozal. I need to rice and beans. Let's go. Bam,
Yeah.
bam, you know.
Yeah.
¿No?
You
Let's
see,
go to
y eso es
Sargento,
importante
¿no?
porque la gente tiene que saber, porque cuando vienen los mexicanos a Belice, lo primero tienen que pagar $30 solo para estacionar su carro.
Y el
afuera.
maltratamiento en la inmigración.
Then you have to go to immigration
El
and fix up your
maltratamiento.
car papers, fix up this. It's a lot of
Entonces
process
tienes
for
el
them.
aseguro, entonces
Yeah.
tienes el checkpoint allá que te
Then you
saca
have
todo
to go
a
and
ti, a toda tu
insure.
familia.
Then checkpoint.
Te
Then you
equivocas,
come
whole
to
family
Belize,
with
and when
the
you're
car.
going back, then you
Yeah.
have to pay the $17.50 US.
No, I hear that they took that off, right?
Yeah, so
it's off.
pero ahora lo que estamos aprendiendo, Raúl, que se va a quitarse ese $30. They're gonna
Es
remove
lo
the
que dio el
$30.
primer ministro en la televisión.
Yeah, they're gonna remove
Te lo
the
mostré,
$30.
te lo envié a Sandy y lo recibiste.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
They're gonna take off the $30. They're gonna not. It's optional to get insured for a Mexican vehicle to get insured when they come to Belize. It's optional. And the next thing is that when they are going back to Mexico, Mexicans will not be paying the $17.50. Okay.
Yo solo he estado diciendo al primer ministro, antes que entre en poder, Sani, no tienes que ver a nadie más que a México, que abrir la frontera con México. 130 millones de personas dividen.
Man, just imagine.
Solo imagínate.
Just imagine
Que quieren venir a Belice y no pueden.
they come to Belize and watch out. Just a million.
Sí.
Just a million Mexicans come to Belize for 1 month. And each one of them
Y el
spend
norte-
and each one of them spend $50.
Sí, y el norte va a haber progreso.
I think so.
El norte va a haber progreso.
I think so. I think so, René.
Nosotros
Buenos días.
no tenemos nada en el turismo casi, ¿sabes?
Yeah.
Todo está por el oeste y el sur.
And right now, Orinjoak and Corozal campaigned that Orinjoak and Corozal be tourism destinations.
Seguro que sí. Ve, Corozal tiene sus lanchas, hay un rato cuando hay en el verano, tienen sus lanchas veladoras
Yeah.
con carreras, ¿no?
Yes.
El mexicano vendría a verlo, ¿entiendes?
That's right. Y a
¿Cómo que no?
participar
A
también.
participar también, sí.
Y a participar. Juegos de fútbol,
Sí.
para que vengan a jugar, participar. Just like when we go across, they go play basketball. We go across, they go play
Pues,
football. we
ahora
play
solo
friendly
falta ver
matches.
de qué rápido el primer ministro va a implementar estas
Yeah.
reglas, ¿no?
Well,
Y para que el beliceño entre más fácil a su país, que no haya una fila como de media mía entrando a tu país. Entonces, el mexicano, ¿cómo va a entrar? Él no va a agarrar esa fila para entrar acá.
Yeah,
Hay que
so
mover
true.
rápido esta cosa, ¿ves?
We need 1, 2, 3, 9.
Muestra tu pasaporte, conoce el pasaporte, muestra tu pasaporte, pásale.
Yeah.
¿no?
So important.
Este es de este lado, Sani. Entonces tenemos el del
important.
otro lado para nosotros.
Yeah.
El de este lado está quedando más suave para nosotros, ya lo veo más.
Well, Rene,
fácil.
I also want to say to the people that I had a call. I called the Mexican embassy as
Sí,
as
de
I
eso
said.
queríamos platicar también. ¿no?
Dije que también ya me prometimos aquí al público que vamos a llamar a la embajada mexicana. Y quiero decir, Reni, que sí llamé a la embajada. Y cuando llamé, me dijeron que la embajadora no estuvo en oficina, pero le van a dejar el mensaje. 5 días más tarde, Reni, 5 days later, I got a call. And when I answered the call, it was the ambassador of Mexico to Belize. Man, she was so
Sweet.
nice and sweet and candid. And I explained to her that, we have this radio show and we have been touching many issues. And one of the issues was the border, that people are being harassed at the Mexican border. Okay? And not physical harassment, but mental harassment. So I did have to explain that to her, that it is not a physical harassment, it's a mental harassment. You reach the border, you're excited to go to Mexico. When you reach at the border, there's a line with about 50, 60, 70 people. You catch your line. when you reach to give your passport, they will then issue to you
A form.
for your Mexican visa. So then you have to go back again and sit down at the tables that they have there. And sometimes you need even have a pen. That even you might even have a pen, you know, you have to sit down there and fill in all of your forms. And when you go back, there's 100 people now on the line, which you have to go back again. And she said, but why they do that? I said, I don't know. First, when you reach the border, there was an officer that once you show him your passport, he issues you, and then you go and you fill, and then you catch the line. But yes, diferente. I said, even sometimes with your mica, sometimes there's a little window there when you go, they tell you it closed. Catch the line.
Yeah.
You catch the line, and then you go. Just like everybody. And there are times that you say, you know what, better catch the line one time. And when you catch the line, they'll tell you, go to the window. So I told her, it's just a mental harassment. Well, she said, any Mexican immigration that behaves rudely to any Belizean, their uniform has their name. Look at the name of that immigration officer and don't be afraid to send it to the Mexican embassy in Belize. They will take care of that, Renee. She told me.
That's good. That sounds good, honey.
He said that she will be talking con el titulado de la inmigración. That's the immigration chief. And she will explain certain things to them, how this will work. And Renee, I tell you, we got a Cheromal, and it was, man, easy. Easy. They never gave me no trouble. We reached the window was open. A young lady was sitting there. Bam, we gave with Mika's, pop. No problem.
Yeah, that's good. But sometimes that happens, and sometimes it's easy because there's not much crowd, right?
Yeah. So
not only that, the other problem is let's say you want to go to Mahawal. Just give you an example, right? And you get up early in the morning, and 6 of you have the Mika, and 1 has a passport. You know? And you reach there, and it's a line of about 50, 60 persons. You spend an hour there on the line when you could have almost be reaching Mahawal, you know? I'm just giving an example of what the kickback is at the border, right?
Yeah.
Why should a Belizean take out a visa for 1 day to Chetumal?
One
Why?
day.
Yeah, for going to 1 day. Every week you're there, and every week, every day you have.
Yeah, well this is something, Renee, this is something that we have to continue the press.
Yeah.
Okay? And the people must know that they are, at least, I think we are making ourselves progress. Estamos haciendo un poquito de progress. And really, our next thing is that our Prime Minister, the Honorable John Briceño, who he knows that this country loves him. I want to say this. Él sabe y está bien seguro que este país lo ama. They love the Prime Minister. Really, because this last town council elections, where he swept almost the entire country in the municipal elections, have showed us that they love him. Because the first election of 2020 was people just wanted a change. They were tired of the former UDP government. And now this one, it was all Johnny Briceño.
But that doesn't mean they have to stop working, son.
And I hope not. Well, they got one set.
That's already has happened to the both parties, right?
Well, make I tell you something.
Right?
Make I tell you something. Right now, Champagne Ridge Road is being paved.
I see. No, they are working.
Champagne Ridge Road is being paved as we speak.
No doubt about it, son. They're doing a good job.
Y yo lo voy a mencionar. I really wanted to go and get some pictures. Así que la gente de Caledonia empiece a presionar al señor honorable Florencio Marín. I want them to start to pressure Florencio so that the Caledonia road get paved. I want them pressure Monchi Cervantes so that the Douglas and San Juan road get paved. You see, ready
Well,
that
that has to take time, son, because it costs money, you know.
it costs money, but we have to pressure the politicians as well. We need them.
No, they are doing. I
We
see
need their
they are
thing
doing a good job, son.
They're doing a good job.
Yet,
They're doing a good job.
but yet, I wouldn't discourage the opposition because they last, right? Because we need a healthy opposition too, right? It is necessary for a good democracy, right? Even though I know that the PUP, I knew they would win because they are doing a good job, right?
Yeah.
They're
No.
doing a good
Honestly,
job.
I really
I know.
want to see. You say we can't. The people can't get complacent either.
Yeah, you can't. That's why
You
you see
know?
a good opposition has you on your toes.
We love the politicians, right? We love the PUPs. We love them right now. I mean, Kevin Bernard won Orange Walk East by over 1,300 votes.
You know what the song.
Monchi Cervantes
what
win
it-
about 5-1.
You know what the song says on it. The winner takes it all. The winner takes it all.
Yeah,
right?
in Orange
So-
Walk North, in Orange Walk Central, Prime Minister boss that game of 5-1. You know, this is to show you, Rennie, that although the people are showing them that they love them, they too have to give back their love, and they're working.
Yeah, they're working.
They're working.
yeah.
I mean, Monchi,
And-
they fixed,
and the
they
prime-
fixed roads, culverts.
and not only that, Sonny.
in the villages, especially Trial Farm, a new park is coming in Otrobenque for Monchi Cervantes. So there's many things.
But
many
not
things
only
are
that,
happening.
the prime minister is to me is a humble man, and he listens.
He is.
He listens to you when you speak
He
with
is.
him. And,
You know,
I guess it's okay, right?
we were on a meeting on Monday, Rennie, at the Crystal Palace Auditorium, where the People's United Party machinery was getting ready. And when the meeting was, after Prime Minister finished his speech, which is the last speech that we get, to motivate us, then the Cabinet Secretary, Mr. Stuart Leslie, told Orange Walk, and he had a treat for Orange Walk. He brought in T.R. Shine. T.R. Shine is the one that wrote the song Back on Track. Yeah, Stay on Track. He was the one that wrote that song. And he performed his song. When he finished his song, he said something that really, he never shocked. We didn't get, I mean, we were not shocked because of what he performed, but of what he said. And he took off his shades, and he looked at Prime Minister Johnny Briceño, and he told him, Prime Minister, so I don't know you for a long time, but only because of this election. And because of this election, I have been going from country from tongue to tongue, going from tongue to tongue in all the campaign. He said, I have been watching you. He said, Prime Minister, he said, you're about this close to be like George Price. And when he said that, you could have felt it, that he was sincere. He was sincere watching Johnny and how he treats people, how he hugs people, the kids, everything.
Well, to me,
and the work way they do.
To me,
the
Sonny,
sincerity,
let me tell you something. To me, the Honorable John Briceño is more progressive than George Price was in his days. Right?
Yeah,
He's
well,
more progressive.
more things
He's
are
more
available.
advanced. He's more open-minded.
Yeah. I remember a friend who wanted to be a pilot. He was very smart at school, good grades, top grades, and he's from Stan Creek, and he wanted to be a pilot. And when he went to Mr. Price, they were big, strong PUP supporters, and his dream was to be a pilot. And so they went to Mr. Price for a scholarship so that he can go to pilot school. And Mr. Price looked at him and said, man, this man is big and strong, man. He said, we don't need pilots that side, like this man. We need agriculture. So I will send you to study agriculture. You have no pilot. I don't want to be a farmer. I don't want to be a tech. I want to be a pilot. But Mr. Price had his own agenda. But again, he did what he did, and he is the father of the nation. But as again you said, Johnny Briceño has a more open mind. And that is why we are asking our Prime Minister, who is presently holding the portfolio of immigration. Prime Minister, speed up the process. Speed up the process that Mexicans can come and visit us. Speed up the process.
Don't give the immigration department to any wannabe dictator. Please hold it.
Yeah,
You are doing very good with it.
Yeah, you know. Prime Minister, we want to thank you this morning. We want to say a big thank you to you, Prime Minister, because it's very important that this happens for the Belizean people.
To make the Belizean people feel welcome when they come home.
Man, I'm telling you.
I am feeling more welcome right now than ever before, son. I come in and not a drop of nothing. Just go ahead.
You feel good, Rene?
I feel good.
You feel good.
I'm home, right?
You feel good.
I feel welcome.
Estamos esperando que las implementaciones pasen. Que las implementaciones pasen para el país, así que esto pueda pasar. ¿Ok? 673-2324 es nuestro número para marcar. 673-2324 is our number. You can call us. You can be a part of the show. 661-2721 to send in your text messages. Ustedes lo pueden hacerlo. Este fin de semana es una larga semana, Renitza.
Sí,
Benefactors.
Y entonces va a ser problema en la frontera.
Benefactors, holiday.
Yo quiero que ningún beliceno tenga miedo. Bueno, esto es lo que sucedía antes, ¿sabes? Llegaba uno de Cayo, de Belmopan, llega a la frontera, o su hija se le olvidó su pasaporte y ya no puede ir. ¿Entiendes? Ya no puede ir.
And they start to reel up and
y se regresan, tienen que regresarse. No, man, muestra, esta es mi hija, ¿ves? Tengo su votar's ID, seguro social, lo que sea.
Yeah.
Pásale.
But again, I had a friend just called me last week. This week he called me. This week, esta semana me llamó. That he wanted to take his wife to Mexico, to Chetumal, for an operation. But she doesn't have a passport. If I can help him to get permission to cross the border, I said, well, that's a little difficult.
He's supposed to the Mexican border or the Belize border?
The Belizean border.
No, well, he's supposed to only show a social security card for your wife.
I said, well, that's a bit difficult because if I can call the Prime Minister, he holds that portfolio, to call the immigration to let you cross, and that won't be much of a problem. But the big problem is the Mexican side now.
No, if he has a mica for the Mexican side,
you don't have.
Well, he's not supposed to be trouble for making cross.
You don't have, and that's
you don't
the
have
problem.
to call no
don't
Prime
have.
Minister. This is common sense, honey.
You don't have, so you don't have. You
well,
know,
that's a different thing because he doesn't have
to
go to the Mexican side.
Our
right?
Prime Minister cannot rule
over there.
But I wish that there would be something in place with the Mexican embassy.
A Belizean supposed to pass with a social security card.
Yeah, that a Belizean could call the Mexican embassy and snapshot his social security, send it to the Mexican embassy and said, man, tengo una emergencia, show the doctor papers, I need to go into Mexico. And I believe that those persons should be facilitated as well. You know, with a special pass.
Exactly. That is what I'm fighting for, is the freedom of movement. That's what it means, right?
Yeah.
That you can go to Chetumal with a ID, voter's ID for Belize or whatever. You go, right?
Who wants to go to Mexico and don't come back? That they can't stop it.
Can't stop it. Even if I carry my passport.
Yeah, they can't stop it.
Even if I carry Mica, whatever.
Whatsoever. You could pay $200 passport. You could go and get your Mica. You could go to the Mexican, and if you don't want to come back, you don't come back. You stay there.
You run the risk of getting caught.
Yeah, and that's how it is. So con pasaporte o sin pasaporte, si uno se quiere quedar, se queda. You want to go to America, you are find a way for go to America.
Exactamente.
So I don't see.
Una pérdida de tiempo. Está dándole una visa al beliceno cada que pasa, un día, es perder tiempo.
Yeah.
Es atrasar al comercio de Chetumal. Porque tú quieres llegar a Chetumal y ir a comer tus tacos y a tomar tu cerveza ir a Sam's, entonces pasas una hora en la frontera, ya perdiste tiempo ya. No, ya no puedes ir a donde quieras. ¿Ves?
Pues René, lo que yo sí quiero ver, what I want to see, that what the Prime Minister said on Love FM.
Yeah.
And I am looking to invite him to come here as well, so we can ask him some of these questions and many questions that I want to ask him as well. He is the champion of the people. Right now, Johnny Briceño, Prime Minister of Belize, is the champion of the people. He is loved by the people. Matter of fact, the entire PUP, they are loved by the people. Monchi Cervantes, Kevin Bernard, Jose Abelardo May, Florencio Marin, Ramiro Ramirez. These people are loved. Even David Castillo, he won Altamira for the first time in history. So why? People are seeing what the PUP is doing. Y están haciendo bastante cosas para mejorar nuestra vida. Y parte de esto es la frontera mexicana, René.
Sí, pues estamos viendo progreso, Sandy, y me alegro. Estamos viendo progreso. Así, pero no sé si invitaste a la embajadora.
Sí, la invité. I told her that
no te dio alguna fecha.
No. He never gave me one deal, but they will advise. Her office will advise when she's ready.
Oh, when she's ready. Okay.
Yeah, her office will advise.
Esperaremos ese día que venga la embajadora y vamos a aclarar muchos puntos.
Ok. Ese es interesante.
A ver cómo alivianamos la vida de la gente beliceña al entrar al país. Como estábamos antes. Estábamos bien antes, Dani, antes de la pandemia.
Yeah, but things like I said again, when we have good people that can reason, and then you have the other crowd that that sometimes
no pueden razonar.
It's the way how you send your directive.
Exactamente.
The way how you send your directive, and they will tell you, do it like this, hácelo así.
Y no se puede doblar.
Boy, and that's how they do it, man. Ese es el modo como ellos trabajan.
Yeah.
Pero las cosas están cambiando, and I want to see more progress in Orange Walk. I want to see San Francisco restaurant they sell more rice and beans. I want to see Miss Anna Flowers they sell more cold food soup. I want to see more tacos they sell that in taco stand. I noticed I see Judge Celis is visiting Belize. I noticed he put one thing on Facebook. He said he went to eat tacos, pero la cosa que esto no es tacos, dice, solo es manchado. Es un manchado. He said, but this thing are nice. That's the way I like, Esa es la cosa que dijo, que voy a comprar y venir a América. Spent some good years in America already. No, he came to visit Belize, he said. Pero fui a comer tacos y quería tacos de pollo.
Solo está manchado de
Pero
pollo.
dice que solo está manchado con pollo. Pero dice, but this thing nice. I don't want to say the word the way he put, but they say nice. So esa es la tradición, like I had a friend who came the other day, and he said, "Boy, Sonny, ¿sabes que yo quiero comer? Tacos. I want to eat Orange Walk tacos." He said, because then, he said, in Mexico they don't have chicken tacos.
No.
I never realized that, Mexico.
Creo que sí puedes conseguir en unos puestos, sí. Pero no es pollo como aquí. Es pollo en trozos. No es...
En trozos. I don't know, but I haven't seen. And talking about it, de veras, yo no he visto tacos de pollo en Chetumal. Puedes conseguir tacos de res, arrachera.
Regresamos al problema, Sandy, porque todavía nos falta.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is that we want these people to make money too.
Lo que yo quiero, cuando yo vea algo en serio del gobierno beliceno, cuando diga, este permiso ya no debe de comprarlo el beliceño, ese temporary permit, solo para ir a Guatemala, porque lo marca eso. Ese es solo para que vayas a Guatemala. Cuando el gobierno diga que el que vaya a México, no lo necesita. ¿Entiendes?
Yep.
Puede cruzar su frontera con su ID, whatever. Entonces vamos a ver el mero progreso de eso. Ahorita está bien, pero es lo que decimos que sea directivo del gobierno. ¿Sabes qué? Tú no lo tienes que comprar. Es $50.
Like
no
really,
lo necesitas.
Really, like where I tell you right now, I think if projects are on their way, Corozal has so much. The road is about to be completed from Orange, from Corozal all the way to Sartenea. What used to take you 3 hours now? That was 40 minutes.
Está bien que como ahora que el primer ministro quiere invitar a los mexicanos, está bueno.
40 minutes?
Va a ser progreso.
40 minutes to Sartenea.
Va a haber turismo.
40 minutes to Copperbank. I mean, about 20
Turismo terrestre, que es mejor que
20 minutes to Copperbank.
turismo terrestre, que es mejor que el ship como cruise.
Yeah, man.
Es mejor el turismo terrestre. Dejan más dinero.
Deja más dinero. And that's what is so important. More people want to come to Ocean
Y no
Prime.
te dejan tanta basura
Forget
como
some
te
ceviche and salpicon and listen to this weekend because I want to invite you for come to Ocean Prime this weekend. It's going to be, las cometas will be there. Yeah, so you can carry your wife and listen to los cometas and eat one nice ceviche, one nice salpicon. And then I want to go eat cevichon. No, you don't want a cevichon. No, they mix it with ceviche and salpicon.
No, yo no puedo comer las cosas.
No puedes comer las cosas.
Ya no.
Pues yo sí puedo.
Pues si puedes lo comes, ¿no?
Antonio
Okay.
Todo Novello is watching. Thank you so much. No, but really, I just want to see this, that progress is being done.
Sí está. ¿No?
We are
Y
seeing
y
progress.
la gente se olvida de lo que uno pasa para llegar a estos niveles, ¿entiendes? Como yo desde 2014 yo estoy peleando por esa cosa en botes. Cuando nos arrestaron, ese fue bajo del UDP, ¿no? ¿Recuerdas?
Yeah, remember
Cuando
that,
nos
yeah.
arrestaron porque estamos entrando en nuestro país y yo me paré. Y esta última vez para esta Navidad ya hubiesen dicho que van a cerrar botes, que no puedes cruzar. Y me paré. Es cuando me encontré con el señor Rejón allá y tuvimos el cambio de palabras allá y me estaban haciendo un video por los de la inmigración y desde eso vi que bajó la tensión.
Yeah.
Llegué allá y estaba la inmigración, no me paró, me fui. Pero antes de eso, cuando yo llegué, cuando ya lo iban a cerrar, cuando llegué no había nadie en la ribera, solo había una muchacha y un hombre, inmigración. Entonces llegué y les pregunté, ¿y qué pasó acá? ¿Que no hay nadie? ¿Qué pasó? No puedes ir, me dijo, ¿por qué no puedo ir? Porque te voy a arrestar. Les digo, pues me vas a arrestar, pero yo voy a ir, le dije. Y la muchacha que estaba allá, esa tenía un carácter, papá. Ese no es sweet and dandy and candid, como dices. Ese tenía un carácter. Empezó con palabrotas, y de mí, ¿no? Ningún tipo de respeto, nada.
Yeah.
Y después yo no pude ir porque no había nadie.
Well, you see, like I say again, there are two things. To be afraid of people in uniform. I'm not afraid for none of them, nobody in a uniform. I not fear none of them, but I respect them. I respect each and every one of them. I give them a respect. But to fear them, no. The pane coquerio, jail, chila de fares de coquerio, because no, if they do more than that, well then that's different, you know. But really, I want to say progress is being done. Prime Minister John Briceño has said on Love TV that the 1750 US that Mexicans are being charged, or $35 Belize.
That's for exit.
To exit the country, Mexicans will no longer be paying that $17.50 or $35 departure tax. Thank you, Rene Cuello, for that. Also, Prime Minister had said, after Rene Cuello takes in, that it is not only the departure, it is the $30 that Mexicans are being charged to bring in their cars.
It's coming in.
They're coming in $30, and also I didn't have to spray, don't you? Mexicans have.
Well, we have spray though. That is what have to do.
Yeah.
That's a must.
Yeah, spray.
Because that's not government. That's international.
That's OIRSA.
Yeah.
And then there is a mandatory insurance. But for Mexicans coming into Belize for a small visit, then it's on their risk.
Yeah.
That's what we do when we go to Mexico. It's our risk. Because if we get into any traffic accident, then and we are not insured,
Yeah, it's gonna cost us.
it's going to cost us.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Pero mientras que tú estés asegurado, algo llega a pasar, el aseguro te cubre. Well, Mexicans will have the same privilege as us Belizeans. Thank you again, really. Thank you. Okay, y cuando los mexicanos empiecen a venir a Belize, porque hay muchos que quieren venir a visitar, when they start coming to Belize, I want to see that then progress will happen.
Yeah.
Progress will happen, really. I am telling you, arts will be more arts will be sold, more food will be sold, more business. And I think this is something where Bowen and Bowen, Coca-Cola.
More pesos in Belize.
Yeah, you
And we
know,
needed to go and spend it there.
this is
but
what
there,
we want to
it's
see,
an
that
exchange.
these people are coming into Belize and buy them products.
Yeah.
Buy them products. Dice, Sani, ya están muriendo los pescados por la química de la fábrica. Estelita Valdez. I don't know, Estelita, if there's a química at this point of time. Yo creo que that's something we need for talk, but no me quiero desviar ahorita.
No tiene que ser BSI, puede ser lack of oxygen
In the
en
water.
el agua.
Yeah, que it's hot.
Eso sucede, sí.
Ayer estuvo,
Es cosas suceden también.
el miércoles estuvo bien caliente. And the river is recovering. Quiero decir que el río está enfermo y el río estaba en una situación bien crítica, Estelita. Pero el río se está recuperando lentamente. You know, y cualquier cosita que pase, then lo vamos a ver. Hi, Sane. What? Jake Torres. Hi, Sane. Morning. Thanks to Honorable Kevin Bernard for paving our road. This is a minister of action, not words by Jake. I love that. Ojalá que hagas vote para él, no? I want to say, really to support Kevin. He works. Honestly, he works. Mr. Rennie just said, this PUP government is working. They are working. But Rennie, go back again.
Yeah, well, I don't want to make the people of Belize lose their focus on their rights.
On their
and
rights.
freedoms. Remember, what I tell you, son, the first agenda on the Constitution is the protection of freedom and civil rights. That's the first agenda on the Constitution, people.
You see,
Because it is very important for you to know that you have your rights and freedoms. And you must practice them and defend them.
Rennie, when I was in prison, a French was in a catamaran, and the French came to Belize. And when they did a checkup on the French, he had a licensed firearm in the catamaran. And so they arrested him in Belize for the unlicensed firearm. And he was sent to prison because they never made a give bail for
Gun charges.
gun charges. So there's a château of affairs from France to Belize. And he went to visit Joseph. That was the name of the man. I can still picture him on my mind. Joseph. And Joseph was very upset with the rice and beans and the chicken that he was getting
In the prison.
in the prison. And he called his embassy, I don't know where, who he called, but I tell you, the same day, they came to the prison, and he told them what was it? You know what they bring? Because I say they get vegetables. They don't get no vegetables, only chicken and rice, no vegetables, no taste, they cook good. They will bring Del Monte vegetable mix. Yeah, man, so that he could eat. They bring fruits and vegetables so he could eat. I say this because this man knows his rights.
Yeah.
¿Y sabes por qué nos pasa cosas a nosotros, René? No porque las policías, inmigraciones, los customs o cualquiera son chance. No, that no significa que den chance o no. That significa we don't know our rights. Y cuando nosotros no sabemos de sus derechos, cualquier persona
Te abusa.
porque sometimes the bank, the other day the bank, I was going to Atlantic Bank and the security, but the way how the young man told me, I said, boy, if I had one bank account right here, I push your ass to the ground and I go close my account.
In the bank.
Yeah, man.
But I know it's frustrating.
Yeah, no, I told him.
It's frustrating.
I told him if I was a member of Atlantic Bank at the time, I'd have pushed your ass to the ground and walk to them and tell them I want to close my account. I just got to do one quickly thing at the bank.
Yeah.
But this is how, when they're in a uniform, they try to really abuse you. Yo no sé por qué.
Well,
La verdad, yo no sé por
That's
qué.
one thing that I didn't agree. I didn't agree on when they were talking about taking away the
Me llamo Carl. Hello, Manning. Buenos días. Adelante.
Buenos días.
Manning.
Buenos días, Mr. Sani. Buenos días, Mr. Cuello.
Boy, Dudu. Buenos días, Marshall.
Voy a ser breve porque quiero escuchar a Mr. Cuello. Él siempre dice buenas cosas, así que vamos a ser breves. Solo voy a recordar el 9 de marzo, Long Weekend, había mencionado ahora ya.
Benefactors
Coronel Town, si olvidaron, allá ese se construyó con fondos de Baron Bliss, Baron Henry Edward Ernest Victor Bliss. Ajá.
Cuello.
Entonces hay un regata y hay un en Gutamaya hoy, ¿no? Entonces, por medio de...
Estuviera abierto la frontera, dude. ¿Sabes cuántos mexicanos iban a estar metiendo ahorita? Estuviera abierto la frontera
porque
para
él
ellos.
dejó muchas cosas y no pidió nada en retorno. Bueno, él pidió que se le enterrara en la orilla del mar, cosa que el gobierno entonces hizo, lo enterró en el Lake House, allá en Fort Jarvis. Pero el gobierno decidió ir un paso más adelante y decidió hacer un holiday. Por eso es que tenemos holiday para Baron Bliss. Y este vez es un long weekend, como muchos les gusta, algunos no, pero ni modo, ya está. And my friends, enjoy that long weekend. You, Mr. Sane,
Thank
you,
you.
Mr. Rennie, enjoy the weekend, long weekend.
Buena, Cheromal.
All right, bye, amigo.
Ya vamos bien, Cheromal.
Y los mexicanos,
Spend your dollar home, really.
I don't want to spend my dollar home. I want to bring dollar from outside. Pesos I want to bring in there. Huh?
Pesos, yeah, we
Pesos.
want
I
pesos.
need pesos. I don't need Belize dollar. I need pesos.
Yeah, we need pesos.
Make I do my business. Right?
Data de God truth, really. Esa es la verdad. Pero la cosa es hasta que nosotros veamos esta en una gran diferencia. Miss Paula Castillo, buenos días. Good morning to you. Jake, Wilma, gracias otra vez. The road to Champagne Ridge is being paved at this moment. The road to Champagne Ridge is being paved at this moment. Champagne Ridge will be having their day as well. Van a estar haciendo dominó, van a jugar dominó, va a haber fútbol, va a haber muchas cosas van a estar pasando allá en Champagne Ridge este fin de semana. Ustedes están invitados para ir en Champagne Ridge. Drive on the new road, but be careful. Yesterday, one young boy had a bad accident going to Sixth Farm. He was a bit late, and he was trying to beat time, is the rumors. And the gravel, they just paved a piece and had some loose gravel. And the unexperienced young man had
An accident, no?
bad accident, yeah.
Ahí está.
Yeah, bad accident, you know. Oh, and I want to say something really, because I think it was on Facebook. On Facebook, there was a reporter on site that kept saying to pick up the man and take him
To the
to
hospital.
the hospital because the police are taking long, because the ambulances are taking long, and the man was in crucial pain. I want to say this, tal vez nosotros no tenemos que estar en el accidente, pero si nosotros vemos que realmente hay un accidente y lo estamos viendo en Facebook, les quiero decir que ustedes pueden llamar 911. If you call 911, it's emergency. And then you can also call 119, which is the fire station. Okay? The fire station right now, the Honorable Ramon Monchi Cervantes are equipping the fire department to also
Take care of accidents.
take care of accidents. So quiero decir esto esta mañana. This is very important. Si hay algún accidente, if there's any accident, and any reporters or any passers-by would take out their phone and they start to go live and just say, hay un accidente aquí por el camino de San Esteban y se volteó un carro y hay gente que están lastimados. Yo quisiera que el que lo esté escuchando pueda llamar 119, que es el Fire Department. El honorable Ramón Monchi Cervantes ahora está equipando el Fire Department para que puedan ir a ayudar a personas que están en accidentes. Y también pueden llamar el 911, que es emergencia, que va directamente a la policía. So 119 goes to the fire station, 911 goes to the police department. Please, okay? No esperen que tal vez la gente venga desde ahí a reportar o lo que sea, pero está el fire engine and the fire station is moving very fast. They are well equipped with the big jar things to cut out people. Out
The
of
jars
the
of
vehicles.
life.
Yeah, they have the jars of life.
They call it.
Yeah, so esto es importante. Miss Wilma, Winston Rejón, buenos días. Marcos Carrillo, Antonio Dudu. Happy birthday para Wilma Torres. And always remember this, Wilma Torres, the Honorable Kevin Bernard birthday gift to you is a paved road from Orinjoak to Champion Ridge. Why what a better gift. Ready, it's 9:03, 9:03 minutos. Dime, Mr. Rennie. Dime una vez
yo
más.
estoy enfocado en lo que yo estoy luchando por siempre, Dani. Que la gente de Belize no tenga miedo de salir de su país y entrar a su país. Como yo no lo tengo ahora.
Yeah.
De ir a la frontera y no lleve un pasaporte, tengo un ID, tengo un Social Security. Me voy a cara, tal vez si no puedo ir a Chetumal, puedo ir al casino, puedo ir a Free Zone, ¿entiendes?
Yeah.
No me pueden regresar, que me vaya a Corozal, porque ellos no quieren. Es que la gente tiene que enfocarse en sus derechos y saber sus derechos.
Yeah.
¿Qué es tu derecho como beliceño?
Y a veces
Es algo horrible cuando llegas allá y te humillan y te tratan mal. Yo no sé cómo la gente pudo haber aguantado tantos años viviendo así en esa frontera.
Okay.
Nadie dice nada.
Y a veces, Renny, yo quiero también decir que cuando tenemos a nuestros jóvenes, a nuestros hijos que ahora están trabajando para el gobierno, en las policías, soldados, inmigraciones, aduaneros, Renny, quiero decir que a veces vamos a buscar a muchos jóvenes que realmente son rápidos para insultar, ofender. Y yo le quiero pedir al público que respetemos nosotros a estos jóvenes. You know, we need to respect our police officers, our people in uniform. We need to respect
Ellos
them.
tienen que ganar el respeto de la gente,
Yeah,
Sani.
you
No,
know.
no solo es de respeto, ellos deben de ganar el respeto y la confianza de la gente. Porque hay unos que no tienen nada. Como
Yeah.
dicen, nothing nice.
Nothing nice.
No,
yeah.
no, no. Alguien en uniforme que no tiene razonamiento, Sani, es algo horrible. Por eso yo no quisiera que nunca le quiten el poder al ministro. Porque si tú crees que el ministro tiene mucho poder, quiero que te topes con un trabajador en uniforme que no sabe razonar, entonces vas a saber qué es eso. Y tú
Mr. Rennie,
no puedes pedirle a nadie nada.
I want to thank you and Sunny for this and keep on doing good for the people of Belize. Gracias por eso. Thank you for that, okay? No, really, and this is what you will see, and like how you said, mientras que uno
Seguro que sí.
que uno tenga ese privilegio, que uno lo pueda hacer,
Todos debemos tenerlo.
then we are happy.
Seguro que sí.
Then we are happy because it's happening. You know, que llame la embajadora a Power FM fue algo grande para nosotros. Y ella me confirmó a mí que ella va a tocar base con el titulado ahí en el lado mexicano. Porque nosotros queremos que nuestra gente no sigan siendo desrespetados. Respect us, man. Hello, good morning, Power FM.
Yes, good morning, Sonny. Good morning, Mr. Rene.
Morning.
Listen, I just want to make a big comment, right? Especially when they come to the process of making official police reports.
Aha.
All right? The process, it should be, if, let's say, like, me personally going to make a complaint against Mr. Rene Cuello. All right? The first thing the police would do, what they would do, Sonny, they would go and arrest Mr. Rene Cuello and lock him up, which I think is very bad because he's not getting an official opportunity to defend himself in court. I think that's why the court is there. I mean, I see that very wrong for me. If somebody just going to say, oh, this man just going to cost me up, yada, yada, police, the first thing what policeman go do, go arrest the man and lock him up, which I think is really bad. I think they should give him an opportunity in the court of law to defend himself. I don't know what you guys think about it, but I think that process should be changed in giving everybody an opportunity to defend himself in court, no?
Well, that's why you have your if you read your constitution and you really dwell upon it, you find out what are your rights and you go fight for your right and you go stand up for your right. That's what I did. When I had this problem at the border,
I agree with you, right? I agree with you, but then at the same time, remember then that the law, because the reason why I explained this to you, because it did happen to me.
But
they had this lady where I make one report that I caused out. But and I tell the policeman that I won't lie, uno come right there and then uno go investigate first the actual happenings. No, that I can't do that, they can't do that, they don't have no mobile. They make I go to the station. When I reach the station, as soon as I reach the station, this person just finished he's still doing report. And this lady just looked at me and they said, "Koya, young man, you detained." I tell her, "Mommy, for what I detained?" But everybody in the station and they ask me, "Why you detained, sir? Why you detained?" Nobody can give me no explanation in the station why I'm detained.
The law is something else.
And the first, they had one lady officer which I give her a very strong respect. You know what this lady tell me? She said, "Sir, I wish I could help you, but I cannot help you because the orders are coming from up top." What she meant by that, I do not know.
Well, that's something that is strange, Carla, because
that's why the lie is.
No, it's not strange, Sonny. It's really happening not only to me; it's happening to everybody in the whole country.
Listen to me.
So if you go to the police station and then you tell them, "I want to give a report that Sonny buys that cost me," they are going to pick me up.
Listen to me, Sonny.
Yes, I lock you up on top.
Listen to me. The law
Which
is
I think that is absolutely
the poor
that's
people.
absolutely a no. I think these are my personal beliefs, but the law is the law. And I even try telling you, miss, I need to practice my right. I need to know. They have a young man when they do a report. You know, think what are this young man here? I think I'm a policeman or I'm a special policeman. But anyway, this young man put down a pen and he turned around and he looked at me, brother. Like, what I said is, like, you know, I mean, I just like, Mama, I need the opportunity to defend my right. The lady just tell me, shut up and sit down there. Clear words, shut up and sit down there because you're detained. I said, but for what, mommy? So I said, you know what, mommy? Sorry. I just sit down and I take my leave. They locked me up innocently for 2 days. You think that's fair? You think that I wish that to anybody, brother? No, man. Only because the others come from the top. No, something wrong. Something definitely wrong.
Definitely something is wrong. Something is wrong, definitely. But Sonny, the law is pitted
against
the
policeman and come and they ask me why you detain. Why you detain? Nobody can give me one explanation. But they detain me for 2 days innocently for nothing. Because I wasn't given the right opportunity to defend myself.
And did they take you to court? Did they took you to court? You went to the
and
court?
they took me to court, and then the next day the lady just played. It just tore the case. Because I had strong guns that I could make a witness that they saw everything and it wasn't.
Well, then you go back to the court.
Take she to court.
And you take she to court for false, for lying, and so then you carry on the court.
Sonny, you think I may waste my time for brother Sonny went on and don't treat me that way there? When they tell me the others they come from the top? You think I'll waste my time, brother? If I had the money, maybe I would. Because the first thing is I need a walaya. First thing is I need a walaya. And these are the things where they happen to Belize people these days, yeah.
That's why.
So I would have liked to see the Prime Minister do something about that. Because, I mean, I don't think it's fair. I do not think it's fair.
Okay, I hear you. And that's our next issue we have to talk. It's an issue that we have to try champion to the people.
That right, because I think now Belize is going up to a different level now, and I really like that. I really like the improvement in Belize. But to start with, we need to take care of our people, right? We need to take care of our people, like how Randy Coyle said. We need to study with land. We need to practice with land. But are we given the right opportunity to do that? No, because by the time you want to open your mouth, they tell you, shut up and sit down there. So what you going to do? They are the law. You want to make them go punch you up and mistreat you back there? No.
Well, that's one thing I would have never, ever in my life, I think I would accept to make nobody to beat me.
Exactly. But then, Sonny, what you want to do is put a lot of people, brother.
If they want to lock me up, they could lock me up. If they want to do this, I will comply. But
you know what I mean? The thing for those is sue
nobody have the right to
the police
no
department.
Police officer. None.
Yeah, I made a plan to sue the police department because they violated my rights. And I talked to a lawyer, but the man tell me, boy, you have to go do one appointment, and only the appointment at 150. What are we getting kind of money, Sonny?
The law said that they...
Carla, have you looked at the law, what the law says, that if just by a complaint from anyone, that they should lock you up? Is that what the law says?
They should give you the right to defend yourself in a court of law. That's what it says.
Yeah, but should they detain you because... I know that let's say there is something that really happened. Maybe let's say it was true. It was true that you caused up the person. Let's say if it was true. But maybe you have a reason why you did that.
Yeah.
So now the lady can complain, but there's always three sides to a story. The lady's side, definitely. Your side, and the truth.
Right.
So now she can report you, but she can report her side.
No, actually, let me explain to you what happened so you can understand me. Right? I'll explain to you exactly in a detail. Right? They had this person who come in my yard. I chased out the belly from my yard because I never want to see in my yard. So this lady take it one time for come out and see what happened to the ballet. So when I got outside and I see this lady, they talk to the ballet he doesn't make me gone there. So I said, well, maybe the ballet won't talk to me or anything. So as soon as I crossed them, she and the ballet, This lady just start to turn and start to cuss me up left, right, and center. Hasta me dijo que soy un muerto de hambre, que no sé dónde caerme muerto, and all of this. So I just told her and tell her, Miss, this has nothing got to do with you. Please, no, left me alone. This no got nothing to do. And I turn around and I start to go home back again. I you know think this lady come right behind me, boy, come behind me, and he cuss me up and he cuss me up. So when I reach home, I look to go up my steps. And all I tell her, this is what I tell her, lo único que se te va a caer a ti es tu casa porque está lleno de comején. That's what I tell the lady. And you know, think this lady me got a bag and she had 2 pints in there. And this lady just hollowed 1 pint and watch her. Bing! I just turn around and I close my eye when I hear ping and I open my eyes. I see my girl me there right front of the door, the bleeds on it, and that get me vexed. Boy, I'm gone straight to the lady for try, but I never lift up. But like God just give me the will and the power for not do it. And I just tell her, you know what, please get out of my yard. So now I call the police because I see my girl the bleed and my little daughter hand down cut my hand too, right? Because she can win in the house. So I call the police and the police tell me they're not going to go mobile. I tell her, Mommy, I want you to come and investigate right there on the same spot how the things happen. No, you come, you need to come, go carry your girl to the hospital and call the station. So by the time me give the turn and everything, I gone to the hospital and I got one Mennonite where they made the dress, where they may just get the 2 foot cut off. So it may take me one little while, but by the time I reach the station, this lady still they give a report. But as the police officer see me, they come in, he come and he heal me and he say, come here, young man, you detain, sit down back here. Just like that, I tell you. That's how it happened to me.
That's right.
But tell about one, for what, mommy, for what? Boy, shut up and sit down there, you detain. I tell mommy, I don't try to fight my right.
Who report was win the police station?
But it should be so calm. But what I'm telling you, even if you were wrong for a misdemeanor like that, then maybe one uncle, one neighbor could have carried you to the station and you would be charged. You would be charged. You know, they don't find you guilty, but they are charged you. And then they have something we name one police bill that the officer would do a thing there and then I would sign for you and I was responsible that tomorrow 9 o'clock you will be at the magistrate court. And that's what we call a police bill. I don't know if that still exists.
Yeah, but then why you need to go get a police bill when you're innocent to the fact that
No. Once there's a report,
do the job properly at the beginning, they're going
you
to
will find your innocence at the court.
At the scene, they may say all the results.
Pop, listen to me. Pop, listen to me. They report against you. And the only way that you can fight your innocence after you've been reported by the police, because the police don't know if it's true or not true. They want right to report.
But all the policemen, they ask me why I detain. Everybody, they ask me why I detain.
But you have to give a report.
And they can't figure out why I detain. They couldn't figure out why. Also, this lady officer, like I tell you, my respect for her, come and say, young man, I can't do anything because these orders, they come from the top. I swear to God over my ma, we don't dead, may her soul rest in peace. But that's what happened to me, and I don't think that's fair. So I could stand up and I could attest to that because it did happen to me. But I wish that it not happen to anybody. That's why I make this call to make is aware, at least to the Prime Minister, make the Prime Minister try to do something.
I will call Mr. Dubon. I will call Mr. Dubon at the police station, and I will ask him. I will follow this up for you.
No, you can investigate it, and I could tell you, and the cameras made the right in there, they didn't got cameras in at the station, because even that I mean the look go get, so make I could go to this liar and make one case against the police department.
Yeah,
because you can mix it. But I'll tell you, I don't know, maybe don't figure out that. But anyway, all this lady women, they holler in the station like big time. Johnny Briseno will contact me out, and somebody else will contact me out. Johnny Briseno will contact me out right now. I beg the officer, tell him, Mommy, please, whatever you want to do, no make this lady come out, because if this lady come out, then we have got bigger problems. And so said, so done, then finally, then lock up the lady too with me. But like I tell you, I know wish this to anybody for get locked up innocently just like that, just because I like what you say and Sani or misdemeanor. No, I mean, that's not got no right to make them go lock you up. I mean, give you the proper procedure. Mr. Salante, they have
but even for misdemeanor, you get record, Carla. You put your record. Anyway, I will find that out for you, but there is law, there is, again, the same thing when Mr. Rennie they say, hay leyes en el país de Belize, como dice el señor Salazar, José Luis Salazar, Sani, en Belize hay bastantes leyes, en Belize hay buenas leyes, pero
Sí,
no lo
correcto.
implementan.
Correcto.
Ahora,
Pero
thank you, Carla.
no lo hacemos exercise, Tony, no lo hacemos exercise. Y eso es lo que tenemos que hacer porque no nos dan el opportunity para hacerlo exercise. Because the law is the law.
Thank you.
That's it.
Thank you.
Bueno, gracias también.
Yeah, thank you. Rennie, again, the law.
Ya. Pues eso es otra cosa, Sani, porque lo primero, what happens with the law is that when you get in trouble, even if you're innocent, you have to go see a lawyer. And the first thing the lawyer wants to say, drop your hand. You don't got nobody to protect you. That's why the law is pitted against the
3,000.
poor and the innocent.
3,000, 4,000.
Yeah, you want to talk to me? 250, 150 for the hour, and after that, the $50 for the 15 minutes. Or what? Right? So they treat you. Huh?
Yeah.
They're not going to lie when you could go see. And they sit down and listen to your problem and say, all right, I got your case. I want to take your case. No, I need 10,000 up front. I mean, an innocent man, a poor man, will get that money there. How you want to get justice like that, Sonny?
True.
There is no justice.
No justice. Well, no justice
You
for
see
the
this
poor
thing
people.
where I fight here, Sonny? I have to do it for my own with you. Because when I go see a liar, the first thing they say, for represent you, 10 grand. For represent you. Not for taking the case yet, for represent me. After when I tell her, come, that quote with me, drop your hand again, and drop your hand again. Look here, we do it right there, me, Sonny. Right there, and me stand up to the immigration about me stand up to them, me do everything.
No, what I'm saying is that when a report
What
goes
is I
in,
spend thousands of dollars, them foolish liars.
when a report goes into the police, the police do know that they will take a statement from you because they go report me, and they will have to take a statement from me.
Yeah.
And if they see anything, then they will say, well, they will see if there a charge can be done, or maybe they will talk to us. Pero no sé si es, o tal vez solo si, if you are heated at the police station, and you are still exchanging words with both of us, then they will say, you know what, for crime prevention, they're going to lock you up and lock me up for crime prevention. And then...
Well, I never get heated, son.
No, that's what they do. That's the law. That's the law.
Explain to them. I explain to them.
That's the law.
When I meet with them,
if
explain to
you
them,
they go and you hot, this is what will happen. But that's life. Good morning to you, Angie. Buenos dias, Angie. Thank you for choosing Power FM. Mr. Gordon Young, happy birthday to Miss Virginia Tulin Corozal. Berta Bert, it's a blessed day to you all. Thank you. A celebrar se ha dicho adelante y que vivan las mujeres. Ay, ay, ay. Stay on track. Anyway, René, your final word this morning.
En eso estaba cuando se llamó el
Cuate
este. Sí, yo que quisiera que todos los beliceños no tenga miedo para pararse para sus derechos, ¿entiendes? Pero tienes que saber, ¿sabes? No puedes cruzar palabras con el oficial, especialmente si el oficial no es razonable, ¿entiendes? Tienes que saber, porque yo me he topado con unos que no son razonables y tienen su metralleta con ellos y yo lo agarro suave y les explico, ¿no? Y les digo, ¿sabes qué? Cuando yo vengo a mi país yo debo de estar bienvenido y los otros que están alrededor de él dicen que sí, y el otro cambia su actitud también, poco a poco, ¿entiendes? Poco a poco van cambiando, pero solo cuando uno que no sabe razonar, pues, entonces es problema, ¿right? Es problema cuando uno en un uniforme no sabe comportarse. Hay muchos problemas aquí en el país y que pudiera hablar ahorita, pero no vamos a terminar de hablar de ahorita, ¿no? Pero que estoy luchando y estamos luchando juntos con ellos, estamos haciendo progreso, aunque sea poco a poco, y estoy esperando que la embajadora de México te llame qué día viene, y si puedes invitar al primer ministro que venga, muy bien, Sani. Ese va a ser el cúspide de la lucha y creo que ahí vamos a sí lograr lo máximo.
Gracias, Renny. Muchas gracias a Renny Cuello y gracias por todo lo que has hecho aquí en Power FM y para tu gente, para la gente de Orange Walk, la gente de Belize, los norteños. I gotta say thank you. We were creeping slowly, but thank you so much. Ok, ese es el señor René Cuello con nosotros el día de hoy. Gracias a Sandra Witz. Pues aquí yo vi a una familia peleando que el hermanito estaba haciendo un cerco para la hermana. La hermana no lo pagó al hermanito, había pleito. Cordy Laiva, good morning to you. Blessed to you, to Sunny and Renny.
Nunca van a terminar.
Y una póliza, thank you so much. Con esto yo les voy a decir gracias. Mañana, no mañana, the press prediction. Coming up next, the press prediction on Power FM 95.5.
Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my home, Belize, home, Belize, home, Belize. Take me back to my home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Take me back to my old home, Belize, my old home, Belize, old home, Belize. Soon I'll be back in my old home, Belize. There is not a place so fine. Home, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize, sweet home, Belize. Home, sweet home, Belize. There is not a place so fine.
Transmite desde el corazón de Orange Walk, Power FM 95.5 en frecuencia modulada para los distritos de Corozal, Orange Walk y Belize.
It's gonna be bigger and better this 2024. It's the San Narciso Agriculture and Trade Show, March 9th and March 10th, sponsored by the Honorable Ramiro Ramirez. 2 days of excitement and fun, food and drinks galore. It all starts on Saturday, March 9th at 9 in the morning. Bring the family, bring all your friends to San Narciso. Official ceremony starts on Saturday at 3 p.m. Dance kicks off at 9 p.m. with Continental Camp. And Patrick the Sheriff.
Then you shake the foot, right like one Jackie girl, right like one Jackie, right like one Jackie girl, right like one Jackie.
It's the San Narciso Agriculture and Trade Show on March 9th and March 10th. Showcase your business. Call for a stall today at 610-8791.